President Buhari shares strategic meeting as 33rd ordinary session of AU summit kicks off tomorrow. 50-year-old man in police net for defiling impregnating stepdaughter. And on special assignment, correspondent takes a look at health implication of abusing paracetamol for cooking. Good evening, you're welcome to Channel 12 News. My name is Nta Abeokuta. Hall is now set for opening of the 33rd ordinary session of the heads of state and government of the African Union in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, on Sunday. State House correspondent Adamu Sambo reports that a strategic meeting was presided over by President Muhammadu Buhari on the nation's expectations at the summit. In attendance were the governors of Imo and Cross River states, ministers of foreign affairs, defense, information and culture, industry, trade and investment, as well as other key members of the Nigerian delegation. Discussions centered on how Nigeria can derive maximum benefits from the summit, which has as its theme silencing the guns, creating conducive conditions for Africa's development.
My expectation, among other things, is at the end of the day, we would have gotten an organized and approved strategy by the African Union to bring peace and stability in the region, and then also use that as a model to address the Nigerian scenario. I think it is an opportunity for our people to also rally around the president to ensure the excesses of Boko Haram, the kidnapping in the east and the west, and then all the violent crimes are brought down, and then peace to reign in Nigeria so people can go about their normal businesses.
And I'm happy with the breakfast meeting I had with Mr. President this morning. His eloquence and deep understanding of the subject of peace, unity, and security of Africa as a fulcrum basis for African growth. And he's driving it personally. I find his energy and enthusiasm very, 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 very encouraging and very outstanding. And his passion for Africa is seen in his deliberate step in every of the subtopics, including the peace and conflict issues in South Sudan. He's on top of it, and he is going to be playing a major role in guaranteeing peace within the African continent.
President of the United Nations General Assembly, Professor Muhammad Tijani Bande, who also arrived at Addis Ababa for the summit, described the area of focus by African leaders at the summit as not only significant but urgent.
It is significant for the world, but it is particularly urgent for Africa, where from the standpoint of the United Nations, 70 to 80% of council issues in the Security Council relate to Africa, and in particular conflict situation. And therefore, for Africa, it is extremely urgent. One, because of resources that are devoted in purchase of arms, but the devastation that especially small arms and light weapons have brought on the continent, which hardly produces such weapons. And of course, the destruction around the continent, in many parts of the continent, relating to conflict, are such that without a concerted effort to silencing the guns, will continue to go around the circle. Some effort is made and then destroyed, then we rebuild again. This cannot continue. It is extremely urgent.
A 50-year-old man, Kayode Oladende, is in police net for allegedly defiling his 13-year-old stepdaughter in Ogun State. Reports indicate that the suspect was arrested by police detectives in Ogijo on Wednesday, the 5th of February 2020, after the mother of the victim reported at Ogijo Divisional Police Headquarters that her husband forcefully had carnal knowledge of her daughter at their Olope Street, Ogijo residence. A statement signed by the State Police Public Relations Officer Abimbola Oyeyemi further explained that the victim was pregnant in the process and the culprit attempted aborting the pregnancy, which resulted to serious bleeding, threatening the girl's life. When confronted by his wife, the suspect, who could not deny but pleaded forgiveness from his wife and the victim. Meanwhile, the State Commissioner of Police, Kenneth Ebrimson, has ordered full investigation into the case, while suspect has been transferred to anti-human trafficking and child labor until unit of the State Criminal Investigation and Intelligence Department for further investigation and possible prosecution. Paracetamol is a medication to get relief from pain and treat fever. Several reports indicate that food vendors now use paracetamol to soften meat. The question is, are they aware of the health implication? Akim Jimo's report is presented in this package.
Nigerians were taken aback sometimes in December 2019 when the news broke out that some people, especially food vendors, were using paracetamol to tender their meat.
What I knew that they use paracetamol for is maybe when you are having headache. So that is when I know you can take paracetamol or Panadol. But using paracetamol to be cooking, I think it's prohibited.
It's not an ideal system of cooking because it can have some effects on the body, because paracetamol itself, you cannot abuse drug.
Considered to be an effective painkiller, paracetamol is widely used in Nigeria and in many other countries of the world, but its continuous use or abuse, medical experts say, can be dangerous to the health of the people. Although medical experts confirmed paracetamol actually helps to shorten the time used in cooking meat, its abuse also shortens the lifespan of people who constantly eat meat cooked with paracetamol.
It can pierce the tissues of the kidneys down to of course, the tissue of the liver down to the tissues of the kidney. Of course, it can result to liver cirrhosis. It can result to liver damage. It can also result to kidney problems and even hypertrophy of the kidney will be there.
Question begging for answer is, how can people detect and differentiate meat cooked with paracetamol from others?
Because I've never tried or used it before, so I cannot differentiate it. But what I use garlic and ginger and onions.
We use the meat water, which the sauce, we use it. But if we use paracetamol, we cannot use it anymore.
Medical experts therefore advocate massive awareness campaign against the heart and collaboration with relevant agencies to curb the menace.
So, but to us, we believe that it is an unethical practice, and we want members of the public to desist from such. That's why even now we are trying to enlist the support of traditional rulers, community leaders, and particularly in the affected areas.
The respondents unanimously appeal to the people to be vigilant and be mindful of how the meat they eat is cooked. Above all, use only medications prescribed by certified medical practitioners.
Channel 12 News continues after this timeout. Do stay with us. Welcome back. The end result of a fire outbreak can be devastating for victims and their loved ones, as they not only lose their valuables, but sometimes lives or limbs. In the last couple of weeks, raging inferno has wreaked havoc in some parts of the country, rendering people homeless and destroying the means of livelihood of many others. In this report, Mohamed Adebowale takes a look at how this ugly trend can be addressed, especially during the Harmattan period.
from Akeson Market in Oyo State to Oja Balogun in Lagos, and most recently, Sabo Market in Shagamu, Amo Plank and Building Materials Market in Mushin, among others. What is common with the aforementioned marketplaces is that they are arranged by Regional Inferno within the space of 3 weeks, where goods worth countless of millions were destroyed, and no one could ascertain the cause of these unfortunate incidents. The reasons for these unfortunate incidents could not be entirely a mystery, as Nigeria, just like every other part of the West African region, is currently in the Harmattan season, when fire is most dangerous if adequate care is not put into consideration in its handling.
Naked fire during Harmattan is dangerous because Harmattan comes with dry air, and that fuels naked fire faster and higher than people's expectation.
During the Harmattan period, experts says manhandling of electrical appliances and other fire sources is responsible for the challenge, adding that it is more of man-made than natural disaster.
The system of wiring in a marketplace or marketplaces is very wrong. Instead of them to have contacted the right source, that is NEPA, to come up and do normal electrification wiring for them, they tap and they use just all these roadside electricians in case if there is NEPA at any time unexpected, it can result to such which can come out as a result of fire.
Between January to February 2020, the country has experienced multiple regional inferno in markets. The question begging for answer is, what role can the traders and government play to ensure safety in markets?
It's not advisable you handle naked fire during Harmattan without being careful.
People are therefore advised to be very cautious with the way they handle fire, most especially treading with absolute care in dealings with electrical appliances to avoid incessant bush burning. In Abeokuta, Mohammed Adebowale, NT News.
Let's now join Funke Adeokuta for gist from the entertainment world.
Nta Entertainment scenes for tonight. Tiwa Savage, who is famously known as Tiwa Savage, becomes the first female Nigerian celebrity to attain 10 million followers on Instagram page. The signing of Tiwa Savage into Jay-Z's ROC Nation Entertainment Agency in June 2016 has contributed a lot to a large number of followers, as the signing broadened her popularity worldwide. Tiwa, who has been on the top spot as one of the most followed Nigerian celebrity, is still behind Davido, who is still the most followed Nigerian celebrity on Instagram. The next celebrity, who is rising after Tiwa Savage and will be the next to attain 10 million followers on Instagram, is Nollywood actress Funke Akindele, who is currently having 9,292,765 followers. Tiwa Savage gaps Funke with a margin of about 7,000 followers on Instagram page. On this note, we wrap up NTA Entertainment News for tonight. I am Funke Adeokuta.
It was a moment to celebrate a life of impact and accomplishment as dignitaries converged on Abeokuta for the funeral of late Michael Olufemi Koka. Akim Jimo's report is here presented.
To many of those who gathered here to bid him the final farewell, late Olufemi Koka was a quintessential man of many parts who distinguished himself in various human endeavors, touching many lives in the process. It was only fitting, therefore, to see the cream of society, led by the governor of Ogun State, Prince Nta Abeokuta, join family members, friends, and political associates at his funeral to celebrate his life and times.
Baba Koka had a particular interest in children with disabilities. Baba sought the face of God.
My father was just my rock. And whenever I had a challenge, he would always be there. He always had a word of wisdom to give me. And he believed very much in me. There was nothing I could do wrong. He would go out of his way to get us things. He surprises us when we don't expect it. But it did not give us, it made us make sure that we're not frivolous in the way we lived.
A father of all. We cherish him, we love him. A very, very great man. A man of integrity, a man of generosity, a man of absolute golden heart.
Alluding the selfless life of the octogenarian, a short exhortation, clergyman Olusegun Olarunde urged Nigerians to do good at all times, noting that life without impact is indeed worthless. After an emotional farewell at the graveside, guests were treated to a grand reception, with many paying glowing tribute to the memory of the deceased. Apart from a successful career as a journalist with a number of media houses, including Federal Ministry of Information, Chief Coker was also an entrepreneur and accomplished farmer. A politician of note, he was the governorship candidate of the National Republican Convention in Ogun State in 1992 and was a founding father of People's Democratic Party in Ogun State. Uncle Femi America, as he was fondly called, died on December 19 at age 87. He is survived by children, grandchildren, as well as adopted children, whom he groomed to stardom.
Now to weather forecast for tomorrow.
Hello and welcome. Dust has been raised from our source region and it is expected to transport itself into the country in thick dust states affecting the northern parts of the country. Moving down to the central and the inland region, dust condition is anticipated with visibility range of about 2 to 5 kilometers. However, some locations could have poorer visibility as low as 1,000 meters, while hazy condition is anticipated over the coastal region. We do not expect much significant change as we progress into the day. And how this weather will affect the temperatures of the day, let's stand by. I am Taide Helen. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again.
That concludes our package tonight. Remember, you can prevent fire. Keep a suitable fire extinguisher and fire blanket in the kitchen and ensure you do a fire safety check before going to bed every night. Thank you for watching.
aláṣẹ buhari jẹ́ alága ìpàdé àtúntò ìlú bí àpérò àjọ AU ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹtàlélọ́gbọ̀n irú rẹ̀ ṣe ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní ọ̀la. ọwọ́ ṣìkún fi tẹ ọkùnrin ẹni 50 ọdún kan tó fipá bá ọmọ rẹ̀ lájọṣepọ̀. ọ̀kan lára àwọn akọ̀ròyìn wa ṣe àgbéyẹ̀wò àwọn ewu tó wà nínú kí ènìyàn máa jẹ ẹnu tí wọ́n fi oògùn parasitamọ́ ṣe. ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yìí, ìròyìn ló ń dé sí etí ìgbọ́ yín láti lè ṣàmúhùnmáwòrán ìjọba àpapọ̀ Nta Abeokuta. Mohammed Adébọ̀wálé ìròyìn múlẹ̀ lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́. ohun gbogbo ni ó ti tò báyìí láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ àpérò àwọn olórí orílẹ̀-èdè àti aṣojú ìjọba ní ilẹ̀ Áfíríkà níbi ìpàdé àjọ African Union ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹtàlélọ́gbọ̀n irú rẹ̀ tí yóò wáyé ní ìlú Addis Ababa ní orílẹ̀-èdè Ethiopia lọ́hùn-ún. akọ̀rin wa jábọ̀ rẹ̀ wípé ìpàdé ìdákọ́ńkọ́ náà tí aláṣẹ Muhammadu Buhari léwájú fún ṣáájú kí àpérò àjọ AU tó bẹ̀rẹ̀. lára àwọn tí wọ́n wà níbi ìpàdé ọ̀hún ni gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Imo àti ti ìpínlẹ̀ Cross Rivers, alákòóso fún ọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀ òkèèrè, alákòóso fún ètò ààbò, alákòóso fún ètò ìròyìn àti àṣà àti ọ̀rọ̀ ajé pẹ̀lú àwọn ìkànnì nínú ètò òṣèlú ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Lára àwọn ohun tí wọ́n jùmọ̀ jíròrò lé lórí ni àwọn ohun tí orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà lè ṣe àmúlò rẹ̀ níbi ìpàdé ọ̀hún láti wá gbọdẹ́kun fún ìwà kíkó ìbọn wọlé ní ọ̀nà tí kò bá òfin mu pẹ̀lú ìlọsíwájú agbègbè ilẹ̀ Áfíríkà. Bákan náà, ààrẹ àjọ ìṣọ̀kan àgbáyé ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n Mohammed Tijani Bande ti dé sí ìlú Addis Ababa láti wá kópa nínú àpérò ọ̀hún. Ọwọ́ ṣìkún òfin tẹ ẹni 50 ọdún kan tí orúkọ rẹ̀ ń jẹ́ Káyọ̀dé Ọládẹ́ìndé fún pé ó fi ipá bá ọmọ rẹ̀ ẹni ọdún 13 lájọṣepọ̀ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn. Ìròyìn tẹ iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ní agbègbè Ògìjò létí pé nínú ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá wípé ọ̀gbẹ́ni náà ń fi ipá bá ọmọ rẹ̀ ní nǹkan pọ̀ lásìkò tí aya rẹ̀ wá fi ọ̀rọ̀ náà sùn. Àwọn mọ̀lẹ́bí náà ni wọ́n gbé ní agbègbè ọlọ́pẹ ní ìlú Ògìjò. Nínú àtẹ̀jáde tí ẹni tó jẹ́ alukoro fún iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ẹ̀ka ti ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn ọ̀gbẹ́ni Abímbọ́lá Oyèyẹmí Fisita fi ìdí ẹ̀ múlẹ̀ pé lásìkò tí ó ń hùwà láabi náà ni ọmọ náà ṣàdédé lóyún mọ́ lọ́wọ́. Ọ̀gá àgbà pátá fún àwọn ọlọ́pàá tí wọ́n pàṣẹ wípé kí wọ́n gbé ẹjọ́ náà sí ẹ̀ka iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá tó máa ń gbọ́ irúfẹ́ ẹjọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ kí wọ́n ṣe ìwádìí ní fínífíní kí ó tó di wípé wọ́n fi afurasí ọ̀daràn náà ba ilé ẹjọ́ tí yóò fi gba ìdájọ́ tí ó tọ́ sí lábẹ́ òfin. Ohun tí ọ̀pọ̀ mọ ìwúlò oògùn parasitamọ́ọ̀ mọ́ ni wípé wọ́n máa fi ṣe ìtọ́jú ibà àti ara ríro, ṣùgbọ́n láìpẹ́ yìí ni ìròyìn kan jáde wípé ọ̀pọ̀ lára àwọn onílé oúnjẹ ni wọ́n máa ń fi ń bọ ẹran títà. Ìbéèrè tí ọ̀pọ̀ wá ń béèrè ni wípé ìjẹ́ kò ní máa ṣe àkóbá fún ìlera àwọn tí wọ́n ń jẹ bí? Akeem Jimoh ló ṣe àkójọpọ̀ ìwádìí náà, ẹ̀gbọ́n tí ó mú bọ̀ síwájú sí.
Ó jẹ́ ìyàlẹ́nu sí àwọn ènìyàn orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ní oṣù kejìlá ọdún 2019 bí wọ́n ṣe ṣàdédé gbọ́ wípé ọ̀pọ̀ lára àwọn onílé oúnjẹ ni wọ́n máa ń lo oògùn parasitamọ́ọ̀ láti fi bọ ẹran tí wọ́n ń tà fáwọn oníbàárà wọn. Bí ó ṣe jẹ́ wípé oògùn náà jẹ́ eléyìí tó máa ń jẹ́ kí ìrora àti ara ríro lọ nínú àgọ́ ara ẹ̀dá. Pàápàá jùlọ àwọn ènìyàn orílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà máa ń sábà lo parasitamọ́ọ̀ ní ọ̀pọ̀ ìgbà àti àwọn orílẹ̀-èdè tó kù jákèjádò àgbáyé. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn onímọ̀ nípa ètò ìlera sọ wípé mímáa ṣe àmúlò oògùn náà máa ń ṣe àkóbá fún àwọn ẹ̀yà ara. Àwọn oníṣègùn òyìnbó tún sọ wípé bí ó ṣe jẹ́ wípé oògùn parasitamọ́ọ̀ máa ń ṣe ìrànlọ́wọ́ láti tètè jẹ́ kí ẹran rọ̀ tàbí kí oúnjẹ rọ̀ dáadáa, bákan náà ni ó máa ń gé ẹ̀mí àwọn ènìyàn kúrú, pàápàá jùlọ àwọn tí wọ́n bá ń jẹ ẹran tàbí ohunkóhun tí wọ́n bá fi parasitamọ́ọ̀ ṣe. Ìbéèrè tó pè fún ìdáhùn ni pé báwo gan ni àwọn èèyàn ṣe lè dá àwọn ẹran tí wọ́n bá fi oògùn parasitamọ́ọ̀ ṣe yàtọ̀ sí eléyìí tí wọn kò fi sí. Ó wá sọ wípé ó tọ́ kí ìjọba àti àwọn tí ọ̀rọ̀ kàn ní ẹ̀ka ètò ìlera ṣe ìpolongo àti ìbáṣepọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn iléeṣẹ́ tí ọ̀rọ̀ kàn kí àwọn ènìyàn lè jáwọ́ nínú ìwà aláàbí tó lè mú ìjàmbá bá ẹ̀mí àwọn ènìyàn. Bákan náà ni wọ́n fi ẹnu kò wípé kí àwọn ènìyàn máa hùwà ojúlalákàn fi ń ṣọ́rí kí wọ́n sì mọ irú ẹran tí wọn yóò máa rà jẹ, pàápàá jùlọ kí wọ́n máa ṣọ́ògùn tí wọn yóò máa lò, pàápàá àwọn oògùn tí àwọn oníléeṣẹ́ elétò ìlera kò bá kọ fún wọn. Mohammed.
Ìbànújẹ́ lágbàá ni ó máa ń gba ọkàn ẹnikẹ́ni tí ìjàmbá iná bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí, nítorí pé lọ́pọ̀ ìgbà wọn máa pàdánù dúkìá ọlọ́kẹ́ àìmọye owó àti ẹ̀mí láìròtẹ́lẹ̀. Láàárín bíi ọ̀sẹ̀ mélòó kan sẹ́yìn ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ṣe àgbákò ìjàmbá iná ní àwọn ọjà tí ó sì jó gbogbo tó sì sọ ọ̀pọ̀ di aláìní iṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ pẹ̀lú bítíbitì gbèsè. Akọ̀ròyìn wa bójú àwọn tó ń ṣokùnfà ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ láabi yìí àti àwọn onírúurú ọ̀nà àbáyọ sí ìtàn tó ń bọ̀ síwájú sí.
Láti ọjà Akẹ̀sán ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́, ọjà Balógun ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, ọjà Sábó ní Ṣàgámù àti ọjà Pákó ní agbègbè Mushin, ohun kan ṣo tí ó so àwọn agbègbè wọ̀nyí pọ̀ ní wípé láìpẹ́ yìí ni iná jó wọn tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ dúkìá sì parun sínú rẹ̀ tí ẹnìkankan kò sì lè sọ ohun kan pàtó tó ṣokùnfà iná náà. Ohun tí ó ṣokùnfà iná yìí kò kí ń ṣe ohun tí ó fi bẹ́ẹ̀ farasin fún àwọn ènìyàn látàrí bí ó ṣe jẹ́ pé àsìkò ọyẹ́ la wà, ó sì jẹ́ àsìkò tó jẹ́ pé ìjàmbá iná máa ń pọ̀ púpọ̀. Iná gan fúnra rẹ̀ léwu lásìkò yìí tí àwọn ènìyàn kò bá bìkítà láti mójútó. Lásìkò ọyẹ́, àwọn onímọ̀ nípa ètò ààbò sọ wípé ó tọ́ kí àwọn ènìyàn máa jọyẹ ojúdalákọ̀ọ́fín ṣọ́rí, pàápàá jùlọ pẹ̀lú àwọn ohun èlò iná ẹ̀lẹ́tíríkì, èyí tí ó sọ pé lọ́pọ̀ ìgbà òun ló máa ń ṣokùnfà ìpèníjà iná tí ó lè ṣe okùnfà kí àwọn ènìyàn pàdánù ẹ̀mí àti ọ̀kẹ́ àìmọye dúkìá. Láàárín oṣù kínní ọdún 2020 sí oṣù kejì ọdún yìí, orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ti ṣe àgbákò àwọn onírúurú ìjàmbá iná, pàápàá jùlọ ní àwọn ọjà gbogbo, èyí tí ó pè fún irúfẹ́ ìbéèrè yìí: kí ni ipa tí ó yẹ kí àwọn ọlọ́jà àti ìjọba gan máa kó nínú dídòòlà ẹ̀mí àwọn ènìyàn àti dídáàbòbò ohun ìní wọn lásìkò ọyẹ́? Wọ́n wá rọ àwọn ènìyàn láti rí i pé wọ́n ń ṣe pẹ̀lẹ́pẹ̀lẹ́, wọ́n sì ń mójútó àwọn iná tí wọ́n bá dá, kí àwọn ènìyàn sì ṣe yàgò fún ìwà à ń dáná sungbó, eléyìí tó jẹ́ pé ó lè ṣe àkóbá iná ńlá tí apá wọn kò ní ká tí ó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ tán.
Ó jẹ́ àkókò ìbu ọlá àti ìmọrírì ìgbé ayé ipa ribiribi láàrin àwùjọ bí àwọn ìkàn títí tí ó fi mọ́ gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn Ọba Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún ṣe péjúpésẹ̀ láti ṣe ẹ̀yẹ ìkẹyìn fún olóògbé Michael Olúfẹ́mi Coker. Akọ̀ròyìn wa Akeem Jimoh bá wọn péjúpọ̀ síbi tí wọ́n ti ṣe ayẹyẹ náà, ìgbà tó ń bọ̀ síwájú sí i.
To many of those who gathered
Àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn wa fún ti àsìkò yìí kò ní jù báyìí lọ. Pàdé wa nígbà míì fún àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn lọ́tùn. Ó dìgbà, òrùlé lásùn.